it. It's definitely a cat here.
Oh, there's a cat here in that one as well.
I'm going to explain what's happening. So, Ruben is going to get one of these buses. Yeah, he's moving around.
Come on, let's check it out.
Oh yes, by the radio and everything.
It's full of fuel.
Look at the writing, this is great. Don't a penis.
Send my account. Dick pic.
The car just needs to get in the back and over this. The fuel tank's here.
Yeah.
This is just the batteries in the main switch, so you can move it in.
So explain why we're actually doing. We're sitting in the back of a bus.
Yeah, because I'm trying to buy a bus off my employer that
Yes.
I'm going for scrap. And the plan is to convert the rear of it so we can drive
Drive a car into it.
drive the Laurel into the back of the bus and still sleep about 12 people in it. This will be a whole new Spidey Cons adventure.
Yeah, this is like Spidey
Look at that
Cons.
nest.
Spidey Cons 9000. 4 good jokes.
Oh, good joke.
Which one's your favourite?
Personally, I like BC93. That one.
Because you worked on it.
Yeah,
So that's a selection of buses.
that is.
And one might end up being yours.
Yeah.
We're driving to Mullingar and we've just been in Athlone,
Midlands of
the
Ireland.
Midlands of Ireland. We're going to do 2 things. First thing, which we've already done, was Ruben went to look at some buses. And the second thing we're doing is we're going to a guy named Jimmy Crowley, and he has this really cool 180SX, and it was in Auto Salon and stuff, and it has a pretty interesting story. Electronic. And then Total car design from Mullingar. Yeah, there's a car here that we've wanted to see for a long time. This came to Ireland in 2006. 2006. This was a Sapporo Auto Salon car. We all used to do this about the car. And basically it fucked off to Germany and then you brought it back.
Yeah.
Somehow this car has survived. Just like the 86 that we had down in the shed. Irish people have a habit of not appreciating this stuff. But this is an actual car from that era with the staggered stickers and the chrome tribal design, flamey tribal that is somehow retained. So it's almost like a fucking artifact. You have obsessed over this car for a long time. So
Yeah.
how long you wanted this car since 2000 and
I think it was 2006, yeah. It was up at High Octane Imports, Chubby McCord. He originally imported the car and my cousin was actually buying an 86 Corolla off him at the time. Ever since that, it was always in my mind. Tried build other cars similar to it and whatever else. Never came across another one like it. We've seen other cars like the BN Sports 180.
yeah.
All those other things that came into the country and got raped. 2 years passed and I found out then another guy from up around Cookstown area, I think Stuart Gordon was his name. He bought the car and he was using it for drifting, met him at a drift day. It was running the original SR at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, tried to buy it off him a couple of times and all fell through. A good few years passed by and eventually last year I ended up buying the car out of Germany. A German guy had bought it, drove it to Germany. I made him an offer on it and he drove the car from Essen in Germany to Calais. Took a 16-hour ferry from Calais to Waterford and yeah, made it to Mullingar. And after a very dodgy move, sending the money on a transfer without even seeing the car,
Yeah.
it arrived, and yeah, that was it. Dropped him to the airport. He flew home, and I kept the 180.
The fact that the car has survived this long is impressive. It has an RB25 in it now. RB25, Ruben's favourite engine, but arguably not the engine to be having in this car. The stickers, it has a lot of... You can tell that it's been used, which is cool on it, but obviously you said the car was actually intended just to be a show-style D1 car.
We actually found the magazine online in Japan with the feature from the auto salon in Sapporo where it was. And the magazine feature basically says that it was a D1 style show car. So
yeah.
That's basically a wannabe D1
wannabe
car.
D1 car.
As you can see, it's complete fake.
The roll cage doesn't even have bolts in it. It's just a hover cage sitting on the carpets. So it's got all the looks.
If you crash, the roll cage would probably kill you.
It's mad to see everybody try and do this style. I think it's when Japanese drift cars looked their best. This is the style. You see it in Super D and Final Bout, and yeah, like we scan so many pictures of these cars off of magazines. They all go up on Tumblr and Instagram and everything, and this is the look that everyone obsesses over. Is it a 326 bonnet as well, or?
That is a D-Max bonnet.
D-Max, yeah. So it's got all the classic stuff, nice red brides inside, like Nardi. Even the trim on the door cards is cool, and the glove box is done as well. And the back seats, it's fucking definitely one of my favorite 180s ever. I just think it's just perfect color combination. The Japanese just know how to put stickers on. And then it's got the BR wheels, which are probably one of the most replicated wheels, sadly.
Rotor replicas.
Yeah.
Petri, don't know exactly how to say it.
Engineered to slide.
Engineered to slide, the man who's the 180 king, I suppose now. He kind of took over from Koguchi.
Yeah.
But he was writing to me on Instagram, and he basically said the car he built was based off the original look of this one.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was an extra jizz point.
Yeah, just
my owning of this car.
And so you've got like the BN bumper is pretty similar to the 326 power bumper.
Yeah, it's close.
It's the closest you could get. The BN does it, like suits the, like everything is fairly proportioned there now. Ruben will take this engine, yeah?
Ruben has dibs in this thing. It's got the forged internals.
Forged.
It's got an eBay turbine. It's got some blue holes as well.
See, there's the blue hose here and here.
So it rotated the front housing and the turbo to make it look better because it was up here. Put a new battery in it as well.
Fuck. Nice. Speedy power.
Speedy parts.
Yeah. That's the least.
Wow.
That's JDM.
There's a JDM catch can, aka
What
bottle of
engine
Coke.
management you running?
Well, I've got an Apexi Power FC. It's in the glove box. So we have the other ECU here. It's actually Bluetooth at the moment.
Yeah.
And we don't even have to connect it here.
Yeah,
So
they're just fresh on the market. This is the prototype version.
yeah, it's the first one actually. So we just have to keep it in there, or else it'll melt the piston. It's got a genuine welded diff as well. It was better just to MIG weld it, throw some bolts in, melt it all in. It works though, so
Yeah, you can't argue with welded.
It worked for 7 years. The other guy was drifting it, and so I can't knock it. AIDS.
Genuine AIDS rust.
It's JDM AIDS.
Yeah, so this was done in Japan and then it rusted in Ireland. So yeah, you don't want to see, a lot of people are like, oh, we should just paint over everything and restore it, but it's kind of not the car anymore if you do that. So you should show where you've started tracing. So Jimmy started tracing the original pieces of sticker that are missing with some different vinyl that he's found, and he's gonna just try and piece.
Haven't got it just right yet.
Yeah.
But we're getting there.
But he'll piece it back together. Maybe touch up all this stuff, and I don't know. It's an ongoing process.
Give props to Stuart on that, and he owned the car.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of people that the first thing they would have done was just
Peeled off all the
peel off all the
stickers.
stickers, paint it one colour.
Yeah.
But obviously he was keeping
He actually
keeping the car the way it was.
Enjoyed it, so good job, man. Thank you. But yeah, this thing is almost like an artifact of that era. People always comment like you have the best cars, but for a moment we got very lucky and a lot of cool shit came here, and it's cool that some of it's still around. Like
I would say 80% of it died.
80% is dead, very, very dead. So Jimmy has probably owned more Jap imports than everyone in this room anyway. How many?
I think it's about 45.
45 cars. I've seen you chop through a lot of cars over the years.
But I never broke one.
No.
No. How often do you see
Actual working Ganadors, electric.
working Ganadors?
Wow, fun!